Good morning. We are on the way to the gym. I am on the way to the gym. And today is my last day in Mumbai before I head back to the north of India. Only a few more days left before I head to London. And it's at this point that I start to get a little bit I start to feel a little bit of anxiety, only because I usually try and kind of go over all the lists of things that I need to finish off before I head back to the UK. And I usually try and pack in as much as possible because I want to make the most of my trip here in India, especially because the trips now are less frequent than they were pre-pandemic, of course, due to the travel restrictions. So I'm gonna pack in as much as I can for the Mumbai visit, which I've got quite a few meetings lined up, which have been pending for quite a while, and of course because of the travel I haven't been able to do it. So I'll be at the HQ here in Chembur, Mumbai, for the first half of the day, and then I'll be traveling to Bandra and possibly Andheri. But now it's time for my morning fix before I go and have a workout. Kaise hai? Thank you. Finishing up now here in Bandra. Had a series of meetings here, and we will be heading off to grab a quick bite to eat before we go back to base in Chembur. Bandra brings back so many great memories. I've spent a lot of time here. Kris lived here for quite a while when he was training John Abraham, and yeah, it always feels good to be back here. So I'm going to show you my view right now. This is so therapeutic. Isn't it awesome? Time to roll. I am now
at one of my all-time favourite places. It's called Suzette's here in Bandra. Kris, this one's for you. The crepe. I've been waiting for this. It's the little things in life. What's up, people? It is 12:30 AM. I'm about to wrap up here in the office, but I think Prajwal and Lavish want to stay. Do you want to stay?
Yes.
You know, we started this initiative together, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Thank you very much. So, we did start this initiative together. So I've had a very productive day today. I had back-to-back meetings. A lot was going on, so I wasn't able to film as much as possible. I made a commitment that I will try and record as much as possible, and that is exactly what I'm doing right now. So the thought of today is that going through some of my messages on social media, I always find that there's quite a few people in this world that have to say things just because it's a habit. And most of the time, they display their insecurities and character by spreading negativity and hate. And I used to have a time in my life where every time I get a negative comment or somebody was a hater and they said something, I would respond. And it would disturb me. My peace would get disturbed. And now, over the last few years, I've learned to ignore. And the best way to react to people who are negative or haters is silence. It's really that simple. Every action does not require a reaction. So if somebody gives you a negative, somebody acts negatively towards you, you don't have to react. The best answer is silence. And the key is patience. Because, you know, when people feel insecure, they spread negativity and hate. When people have aspirations and maybe, you know, they look at you as an inspiration, and I'm not necessarily talking about myself, it could be anybody. Sometimes people do not know how to channel that energy. So instead of saying, well done, or I'm inspired by what you're doing, they tend to spread hate and negativity. So it is really a case of being able to channel the energy into the right areas of your life. If you are a hater and spread negativity, you're going to attract hate and negativity. It's really that simple. If you're a positive mindset and spread positivity, tell people that you're inspired by them. If somebody does well out of your circle, say well done. It seems to be the hardest thing for most people to do. Appreciate what other people have done. Your value will not decrease if somebody else's value increases. Just remember that. So anyway, peace is the most valuable thing to me, and I will not let any hater or negative person compromise that. Just my thoughts for today. Sending you positive vibes from the Kris Gethin HQ here in Mumbai. Good night.